This is Year in Review.
We had a behavior assembly.
Kids won great prizes. Somebody even won a Chromebook.
Today at Grassland Middle School, we played volleyball against the teachers.
Our teacher, Mr. Franklin, is a Tennessee Teacher of the Year finalist.
Because the PTO was successful in raising money, we got to throw a pie in the face of our principal, Dr. Kennedy.
We're using dry ice to learn about sublimation.
For the championship game tonight, we celebrated by marching in the Spirit Walk. Go Generals!
We are building clawbots to do a more advanced coding with sensors.
Today in drama, we created our own warp fairy tales. We wrote the scripts, we made our own props, and made our costumes, and we even got to play our own music. It was super fun.
We had to make a container for our penguin and stop it from melting while walking a half mile around the track.
Hi, we're at GMS.
We are in Miss Nelson's class 6th grade,
And we are studying
the Exodus.
At this Veterans Day celebration, our own 8th grade science teacher, Miss Hyatt, who was a veteran, spoke.
Today, King Tut came and taught us about his life in the living and in the dead.
Today we did a Socratic seminar on a monster called. One group compared it to a poem by Edgar Allan Poe.
At Grassland Middle School, we are having our winter snowflake book fair.
We are playing Manorland, and it's basically like Candyland, except it's on like a manor in like the medieval times.
Our basketball team won the Overbrook Classic back in December, and we're ready to finish out the season as #1.
In Miss Andrews' class today, we played Oh Dear.
It taught us about how the environment works.
Today at GMS, we had a pep rally to recognize our winter sports.
To celebrate them, we had performances from jump rope, cheerleading, and dance team.
At GMS today, we created an earthquake, which then created a tsunami.
Today at GMS in robotics class, we were practicing flying drones.
Today in Miss Phillips' class, we learned
The area of rectangles and parallelograms.
Today in Senor Cohen's class, we had traveled into the Mayan and Aztec ruins with our VR goggles.
We performed a play by William Shakespeare called Much Ado About Nothing. In the play, there's supposed to be a marriage, but the villain tricks the groom into thinking that the bride cheated on him when it didn't really happen.
They have just absolutely shattered all our goals for this year. We've had robotics as a class at Grassland Middle for this is the 4th year, but this is only our 2nd year of having a robotics team. We had 2 teams qualify for the state championships this year, and then one of our teams won one of the divisions at the state championships and will be attending the world championships, competing against 400 teams from all 50 states and 30 countries.
Today in Miss Brasher's class, Mr. Bechtel's class came in, and we made an infographic on the Protestant Reformation.
We're just doing 1-point and 2-point perspectives on pieces of paper, where 1-point perspectives of where there's one vanishing point, and then a 2-point perspective is when there's like 2 different vanishing points.
This week at Grassland, our band played for the GMS parents.
Today in Grassland Middle School, we're in gym, we're doing some April Madness basketball tournament. And, our team's doing well so far, looking to go all the way.
Today, in Miss Hyatt's class, we did presentations on position time graphs, velocity time graphs, and Newton's 3 laws of motion.
Today at Grassland Middle School, we performed A Midsummer Night's Dream by Shakespeare.
For Year in Review, thank you, Martha Hall, for capturing all these great memories.